So why might the pricing for an MSP services change from one year to the next? It's easy to just say inflation when someone asks why there's a price increase for what seems to be the same service from one year to the next. Okay, there's some truth there, but it can be actually more complicated than that. Now remember, IT never stands still. Every year there's new tools, resources, and technologies, and they all need to be managed, monitored, secured, and supported. Here at Simplex-IT, we use up to 15 or so tools or products to support your IT processes. Backups, firewalls, desktop and server monitoring, automation, ticketing, infrastructure, endpoint and server protection, EDR, XDR, MDR, inventory monitoring, technology business review, tools documentation, SEIM services, and more, none of which actually involves giraffes. But there's a product or licensing costs associated with each one of those solutions. Those are hard dollar product costs, which vendors can and do raise when they feel appropriate. Some are subscription, some are purchasing, and often it's because they're adding additional features. But for every one of these tools, we have to make sure we're using them properly. Some integrate with others, some don't. We need to either develop the integration necessary to maximize their benefit both to ourselves and our clients, but we also need to upgrade them to the latest versions, after testing them, of course. Look for new and better ways to use them. Partner not only with the vendor behind the product, but with other managed service providers to make sure we're always using our best practices and to help them improve their best practice. Then there's security. Oh man, you think IT changes fast. They're like snails when compared to the speed of changes on the cybersecurity world. The bad guys are constantly coming up with new ways to turn vulnerabilities into money for them. So we're constantly on the lookout for these vulnerabilities and how to use the existing tools we have to thwart those ne'er-do-wells. And we also receive several security alerts about new attacks or new vulnerabilities that are discovered every single freaking day. Most don't present a clear and present danger to our clients, but when they do, we have to act and act quickly. Next, it would be great to tell you that our vendor and tool stack never changes, but I'd be lying, and I'm not very good at that. The fact is, not all vendors keep up with their products in terms of adding additional features and/or fixing security problems. That means we have to keep an eye out for what competitive products do to make sure we're still using the right product. Now, we're not quick to jump ship, but we always have an idea of what other players are doing out there. Thankfully, we've developed some great relationships with our vendor partners, so we have an open channel to discuss what kind of needs or shortcomings we see, and our best vendor partners actively listen and respond to us. And remember, we're a business. As our cost changes, so do our prices. That increase usually comes with additional value that we can pass on to you, our clients. Yeah. So if you have questions, make sure to leave them in the comments below. Check out our other videos. Go beat up a thumb. Beat that thumb. I don't know, that sounds weird. And bells and all of that kind of fun stuff to make sure you subscribe to our channel so that you get notified when we do new videos, because we do these all the time for reasons I'm still not sure about.